You are live on Zimbo Tv Gh News in our studio here at Dabala Junction. My name is Peter Nate Agboyoma, and to our headlines. President John Mahama swears in new Right to Information Commission, appoint former Saftonu MP Kobina Mensah Uyuma as a member. Also, Utah condemns Naimos attack, blames political interference for Galamsey crisis. The Deputy Health Minister mentions that 2,500 cervical cancer deaths recorded in 2024. And on a tragedy, 7 burned to death in a suspected earthing attack at Dankwa Achimpim. Let's settle for the details of our stories now. President John Mahama has sworn in new Right to Information Commission (RTI), reinforcing government's commitment to transparency and accountability in the public sector. Dr. James Asante has been appointed as the chairman of the commission, with Christiana Edmond serving as the vice chairperson. The commission's membership also include the former member of parliament for Saftonu, Mr. Kobina Mensah Uyume, Abba Edusa, Angela Emefa Bega, Shirley Lati, who doubles as the executive secretary, and Chris Duncan. The newly inaugurated commission is tasked to overseeing the implementation of Right to Information Act, ensuring that citizens can access public information and promoting transparency across all public institutions. Speaking at the swearing-in ceremony, President John Mahama emphasized the importance of the commission in fostering accountability and strengthening citizens' trust in governance. Away from that, the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, has strongly condemned the attack on the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, NIMOS, allegedly led by the Member of Parliament for Asutifi North, Ebenezer Koku Ado. Reports indicate that as the NIMOS team prepared to hand over arrested illegal miners to the CDM police station following an operation at an illegal mining site, the MP allegedly arrived at the scene with a group and demanded that the suspect be released. When the request was denied, the police said the mob chased the NIMOS team from the area, a group of about 600 people, allegedly incited by the MP. Later besieged the Stadium police station, demanding the release of the arrested miners. In a statement issued in Accra and signed by East National President, Prof. Vera Ofiado, the National Secretary, Dr. Samuel Kingsford Segler, on Tuesday, UTAG described the incident as an affront to the rule of law and a direct assault on Ghana's collective struggle against the destructive Galamsey menace. The association said it was deeply troubling that such an act could emanate from a public official entrusted with upholding the law and advancing the national interest. UTAG noted that the incident, which reportedly led to the unlawful release of the person arrested for illegal mining, reflected the entranced political interference, impunity, and elite complicity that continues to undermine efforts to end illegal mining. The association called for an independent and transparent investigation into the attack and the release of the suspect, stressing that justice must be served without fear or favor. UTAG also urged Parliament and political parties to publicly denounce acts that embolden environmental lawlessness and to demonstrate leadership by example. The statement reaffirmed UTAG's national advocacy campaign against Galamsey, which mobilizes over 7,000 university lecturers and researchers to promote scientific, legal, and civic interventions towards environmental restorations and good governance. The association concluded urging all leaders, political, traditional, and institutional, to rise above partisan interests and act decisively in defense of the environment, justice, and national dignity. Away from that, in education, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, has cautioned public tertiary institutions against reviewing or implementing new student fees for the year 2025 and 2026 academic year without parliamentary approval. The Minister of Education, Haruna Idrisu, directed the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, GTEC, to issue a firm instruction to all public universities to halt any unauthorized increase in tuition fees. The directive follows report that some university has arbitrarily raised their fee after the government announced the no-fee stress policy, which provides free tertiary education for first-year students and persons with disability. In the said directive issued to vice chancellors to traditional and technical university, GTEC noted that some institutions have over the years adjusted student fee without following due process, leading to challenges in implementing and compliance. The commission therefore instructed universities to maintain current fee until Parliament approves any proposed reversion. The directive signed by Dr. Emmanuel Uwarinyaku, Director of Quality Assurance and Compliance, on behalf of the Director General of DICTEC, was copied to the Minister of Education, the Chairman of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Education, and the Executive Secretaries of both the Vice Chancellor's Ghana VCG and the Vice Chancellor's Technical University Ghana VCTUG. Away from that, let's now take you to Parliament, and in health, Ghana recorded about 2,500 deaths from cervical cancer in 2024 out of 3,000 reported cases, according to the Deputy Minister of Health, Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa. Addressing Parliament, Dr. Ayensu Dankwa described the situation as alarming and attributed the high mortality rate to late diagnosis and delayed access to treatment. She expressed optimism that the government's introduction for the free human papillomavirus HPV vaccination program for children aged 9 to 14 will help reduce future cases of the disease. Dr. Ayensu Dankwa noted that the Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Ghana Health Service, is intensifying public education and screening efforts to promote early detection and prevention of the cervical cancer. Health experts have long warned that cervical cancer remains one of the leading causes of cancer-related deaths among women in Ghana, despite being largely preventable through vaccination and regular screening. The government rollout of the free HPV vaccine marks a significant step in protecting young girls from the virus that causes most cervical cancer cases, as health authorities continue to curb the rising toll of the disease. May we end our bulletin with a tragedy where a family of 7, including 5 children, has perished in a devastating fire that engulfed their home at Achimpi in the Upper Denchira East Municipality of the Central Region in the early hours of Saturday, November 1, 2025. According to a statement from the Ghana National Fire Service, the Dinkwa on 5th Fire Station received a distress call at 1:04 a.m. and promptly dispatched a crew to the scene. The firefighters arrived at 1:20 a.m. to find one of the bedrooms in the 4-bedroom house completely engulfed in flames and locked from the outside. The Ghana National Fire Service team contained the fire as of 1:32 a.m., preventing it from spreading to the rest of the house. However, 7 occupants, 2 adults and 5 children, aged between 1 to 15 years, were trapped inside and could not be rescued. Preliminary investigation suggests that the husband of the deceased woman deliberately set the house on fire. The suspect allegedly locked the victims in the bedroom before setting it ablaze and fleeing into a nearby bush where he also believed to have taken his own life. The charred bodies of the victims were handed over to Ghana Police Service at Atechim for further investigations. Police later discovered the suspect body hanging from a tree in a nearby bush. In a statement signed by the divisional officer grade 2 DO2 Abdul Washid Hudu, Central Regional Public Relations Officer of the Ghana National Fire Service, the service extended its deepest condolences to the bereaved family and community. This brings us to the end of our bulletin here at Zimbo TV Gh in our newsroom at Dabala Junction. My name is Peter Nate Agbayoma.